feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, seen it right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, seen it right there. But if I lay
Sup guys, it's Dina. welcome back, and hope all of you are doing fine in this market. Remember, this is not investment or financial advice, and if you are learning something from the content I bring to you, please consider subscribing and hit the like button to show your support and keep the channel alive. So, things that we spoke about yesterday and the stream is happening. We will get straight into it. As usual, we are gonna start with the less stressful part. Well, it is stressful, but less stressful than the chart at least. Guys, let me know if you can hear me good enough. I don't think the music is too high. Anyways, we have a dead market today. Almost everything looks crushed, except when it comes to one thing. And we are gonna talk about it because it's important that people have an eye on it. Because if they don't, they will be missing out on stacking something. Let's get straight to it. There's nothing to see here. Everything is kind of like, yeah, you guys see, red, double digits, most of them. Everything from CRV to Thor to stacks to Aave, everything almost is down double digits. We can get into the interesting part, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin came all the way down to the levels we were speaking about a few times in this stream. Almost every time I've had a stream, I've spoken about this happening. Like, the chances are very big. And the weekly moving average, as you guys can see, is holding as support. So this is a very, very critical level. On top of that, if we look back, if we look left, and we kind of zoom in, you'll see that it acted as support at another period. I gotta go back a lot, just a minute. There you go. So this is in December 2020. It's held as support, and if we fast forward now to current time, it looks like it's holding again. This is on the 4-hourly chart, by the way, and if we look at the weekly, it kind of aligns. You see the connection? You see the dots connecting? So this was expected. We fell back inside the pitchfork as well. So right now, things we spoke about have played out. We might see like some type of little relief rally, just a little bit. Let's look at the MACD and RSI, what it's trying to tell us. So yesterday it was looking still bullish, and I told you guys, as long as we don't go the last MACD level on the daily, price can fall around these areas even, and we can still see a bullish MACD like sort of thing happening. RSI is in bearish territories. We are not oversold, so there is more room for more downside. So that was the daily. Sell pressure is on the 4 hourly. There's nothing yet telling us well, we are holding support. This is the thing I like with this chart. We are definitely holding support right now, and it is a very critical level we are holding. But on the 4 hourly, like, we are kind of losing negative momentum on the sorry, on the MACD, but it's not complete, so it doesn't matter. RSI is oversold. RSI was oversold on the 4 hourly, so we could see a little relief, like pop. The question is how far? How far can we go? Let's see the hourly and see if there's anything. Well, there's no bullish divergence, but we are losing. We lost negative MACD momentum. It's turning positive now. We were oversold on the hourly as well. Very oversold. So yeah, definitely some type of relief rally, maybe all the way back to, let's see, these levels here. I don't think we're gonna go higher than that. You can see why. We do have some type of rejection here going on. So let's say somewhere around these areas. Yeah, you guys can see. And it's aligned. Look, I didn't see the moving average was there when I zoomed in, like in a closer time frame. But when I go to the 30 minutes, you see the shorter moving average is just around these levels. So yeah, we could see a relief pop, probably up to these levels, and then get rejected. And if we don't, if we show some type of strength, and get back to around 27,300, it's a little like 20% confirmation that the bottom is in, because we're looking at capitulation right now, guys, in almost most of the markets. So yeah, Bitcoin hit our critical levels. It's not looking bad, like, because we were prepared. So we will see what happens, but we're already having a little bit of upside action happening now. So let's see if we get rejected at these levels. I think we will, according to TA. So but we'll see. Let's have a look at Ethereum. People are panicking left and right. Ethereum. $1,167. I think I had another clearer chart. Just a minute. Maybe I didn't. I think it was this one. Okay. Ethereum. Daily MACD is like crazy, but I think it's building in a bullish way so far, as long as we don't get below this one. So, but look at the sell pressure going on. I don't think we've had the self pressure this high since last year, 2021 in May. So it's not slowing down, not yet. RSI is oversold. So we should see some type, well, if I think Bitcoin can go up a little bit, Ethereum is probably gonna follow. And look at this one. It also held the 200 weekly moving average and bounced off it. You see how these things, these time frames play a big role. Weekly, we are not oversold. Also building some type of bullish sort of thing on the MACD. Nothing complete. It's just building right now. Four hourly. I don't see, we could have a little pop, but it doesn't seem as strong as Bitcoin did. 4 hourly, there is no bullish divergence going on. We are oversold, very oversold on the RSI, but nothing bullish going on the RSI, no divergence. Not on the RSI, not on the MACD. Sellers look like they're having a break. One hourly. I guess we'll have a rejection point somewhere around these areas. Same here. Let's highlight it so we keep an eye. Nope. Wrong area. Oh, it was highlighted. Okay, never mind. Ethereum could probably like go all the way up and hit the moving average short term. That's where my targets were around, according to TA. If you look left, if you look at the history, and it looks like it's aligning with this moving average as well. 1427. What area is this? 1413. So hourly bullish MACD divergence is building. We are oversold in all time frames. In the lower time frames, 4 hour oversold, 3 hour oversold, hourly oversold, daily leaning towards it, weekly we are in bearish territory, but that's why I can see a little mini, very mini short-term pump. To maybe 1,319 for now. We can have a look. Let us see. And we can do this. Yeah, we break 1,000 and we break 1,338, and if we do not get rejected here, we can come up back to these levels. We'll take it level by level because we are crushed right now. Market is crushed. Price are down at critical levels. We have a little resistance around these areas. We can try to zoom in and see. Yeah, you see here? Well, to be fair, more like here. So let's highlight this area as well, because it is gonna play a part. Okay, so Ethereum, we are not going down. Just so I tell you guys what I think. I don't think we are done going a little bit down, but at the same time, I do think we could have a relief rally next week. We could, like possible, because look at the MACD. We could start having a weaker MACD building next week. So we will see, but right now we are at critical levels. If we break this area, the yellow line, I told you guys next level is around the 600 area, 600 to around the 600 area. Let's just say 600, 650, 700, but these areas, we have no support, nothing holding us, nothing until then, nothing. So don't be shocked later. Be prepared again, like we were prepared on the last show for this day. So plan with me. You are not gonna get wrecked. Why? Because you are planning right now that if Bitcoin goes below, you're gonna wait to see confirmation first. This is how I think. I'm gonna wait and see some confirmation. If this holds, if it doesn't hold, okay, blast off to the downside. Otherwise, if I see strength and this actually completes and it becomes valid, the bullish divergence, well, I'd probably think it's a good time to go in. So that is Ethereum, my friends. We hit critical levels, especially on Bitcoin, to the dot. And when I say price, when I give you my price predictions, my opinion, it's like most of the time it's not to the dot, but when it happens to be to the dot, of course it's even much better. So let's have a look at Cardano next. Yeah, guys, if you ask me, I don't think we're done yet with Cardano. I have a good news after all this. There is some good news. There is some hopium we can get from some other like thinking, like other way of thinking about the market right now. And we will get to it just a minute, but let's have a look at Cardano first. So I don't think this is gonna be much worse than what it is already. So we have a bullish MACD building, also building, not complete but building. RSI, no divergence, but MACD, there is bullish divergence building right now. Volume is kind of low. Well, daily is not low. We are not oversold. We are in bearish territory on the daily RSI, and MACD just started turning bearish. And there is some sell pressure. Yeah, I think we have a little bit more further downside to go. We're just having a mini bounce because of the collapse, the dump. For hourly, no bullish divergence on the RSI or MACD. We are below this level, which was critical. That's how we knew we were going to continue down. We got rejected at these areas when we tried to retest it and go above it. Yeah, I guess, okay, 4 hourly maybe. Like I said, if Bitcoin goes up a little bit, which I expect, just a little bit, I mean, mini short-term pump. It's not even a pump, it's just like a relief blow or something. Then of course the others are gonna follow a little bit. It's nothing strange. Nice reversal candle here on the 4 hourly. Let's see if it's a doji. 4525. Yeah, nice doji reversal candle. So yes, there are chances we are gonna be going up very little, just a little bit, and probably get rejected at these areas. Otherwise, I'm still expecting at least 0.4, like 0.4 cents. Doesn't look over to me. This blue line is crossing just the red line or orange line on the MACD too, which also tells us it's bearish. So yeah, guys, not looking good, Cardano. Okay, shall we get into the fun part? I don't know if people realize this, but on one of my streams last time, I was talking about Bitcoin dominance probably going down. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So as you guys can see, if you look back to one of my streams and in one of my tweets, by the way, guys, you can follow me on Twitter. Link to my Twitter account is on the YouTube description. So Bitcoin dominance is going down. if you wonder why, there was clear bearish divergence going on, very clear. Not necessarily on the RSI, but definitely on the MACD. And we had to like go down eventually because of this warning us. We can come back and probably touch, let's see now, just a minute. And touch maybe 46.7% on the Bitcoin dominance. But long term, midterm, I think we're gonna have a little short term pullback, because I did say on the last stream, a pullback was due when it comes to Bitcoin dominance. But midterm, I think we're gonna go up. I think Bitcoin dominance is gonna go up. Then the fun news, or I mean the good part that we can have a look at and have a little hopium, little bit. It's the Satoshi versus altcoins market. Bitcoin versus altcoin market. Not altcoins versus USDT, but Bitcoin versus Satoshis. Just a moment, guys. I'm back, guys. I was saying, so Bitcoin dominance can go back to 46.5, somewhere at that area. But the good thing about this is the Satoshi versus altcoin pairs. And if you guys see that, you are gonna love it. You know how FTM is crashing versus USDT, and Decentraland, it's an old coin, and GRT, and all many altcoins that are crashing versus USDT are showing life versus Satoshi. So look at FTM. This is FTM BTC. Guys, FTM BTC. Do you see what I see? I'm giving you like a minute. Like, those who are watching, let me know. Do you see what I see? Why is this looking okay on FTM versus Bitcoin? Come on. I've been speaking about this in all my streams. You should know by now what I'm referring to. It's easy. Well, it's not easy if you don't know, but if you know, if you've been watching the stream, then you know. Okay, we have a nice, perfect, bullish divergence building as we speak. And it looks like it could happen. You see the MACD weakening plus the RSI. So we have double, two factors, not one, two factors telling us, ALTS versus BTC look better. Phantom versus BTC looks better. If you look at Phantom USDT, yeah, you see this? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's yeah, kind of like not, really, it's also forming some type of like bullish divergence, but we don't know yet because it could just crash and fall below the last MACD, so we don't know. But this one looks a bit clearer because look how we're kind of losing. It's very important if tomorrow or today when the new candle starts, and tomorrow the new candle that starts today ends in a positive manner, because ALTS versus BTC are looking like they are on fire. They are about to be on fire. And if you care about stacking sats, this is the things you should be like looking at. Un momento. Okay. So let's see where this can go. I think it can come all the way to these areas, but all the way to the short-term moving average. Let's look left and see what there is. There is really not much holding us if we break 543 Satoshis, but this is not looking bad. There is no bullish divergence going on the weekly MACD, but we are losing the negative momentum, but we are holding perfectly. Let's have a look. I like what I see. You remember how I told you guys I like perfection? So it's gonna take me time until I think, until I'm satisfied with how the trend line is drawn. So bear with me. This is for our sake anyways. So funny how everything just aligned. You guys see? Moving average right by the trend line that I see is gonna be acting as a rejection point. But if we break that point, if we break this, Phantom is gonna have a good time. Phantom versus BTC. So Phantom targets around 1,400 satoshis for anybody who is interested in stacking. Well, if you're not stacking sats, then you really do not care about Bitcoin either, right? But if you care about Bitcoin, then you care about stacking sats. It's like 1 + 1 is 2. Simple. Guys, if you like the show so far, and if you want me to like keep on bringing more of these types of contents, press the like, hit the like, subscribe, and share so the channel keeps on living. Give it some life. Okay, so I'm just double, triple checking. Yeah, we gotta have an eye on it. I mean, from this area where we're at, just where we're at, not even the bottom where we were at, that's 40% like upside waiting on Phantom versus BTC. 40% to the upside from 978 satoshis. In my opinion, this is where traders make money. Buying now when there's a lot of thing pointing that there is gonna be strength when it comes to alts versus BTC. Yeah, that's it. Phantom versus Bitcoin. See you at around 1,400 satoshis. Let's see. Like I said, otherwise our next support level is around these areas. But it's looking strong. We could come down a little bit, okay, but it's looking strong. I'm gonna check the short term in a moment. Let me just highlight the zone. Okay. We lose this support, it's gonna get ugly very fast, but we have a nice bullish divergence on the weekly phantom. Daily to, wait, weekly? Well, not really, because we did have these islands, so this is kind of invalid, but the RSI is definitely showing bullish divergence on the weekly, Phantom versus Bitcoin. And daily is looking good. Daily is looking good. But looks like we do have some type of resistance a bit earlier than the target itself. Somewhere around these areas. You see how we got rejected here? Let me draw another line right here. I think it's critical. So, well, let me pull the level like this instead. Because I think we have resistance at that area, so new target, let's say 1,300 to 1,400. Between 1,300 satoshis to 1,400 satoshis. Okay. Next altcoin, Cardano versus Bitcoin. Weekly MACD, super duper bullish. RSI, not much. No divergence on the RSI. But weekly, super duper bullish MACD on Cardano. And look how we held the long-term moving average. We held it once, twice, three times. Monthly, we held short-term. Let's look at the daily MACD. Hidden bullish divergence already played out. And looks like we could go down, but weekly is still looking good. Weekly is looking good. I don't care what anybody says. Weekly is looking good. Cardano, we are being rejected at old support levels, looks like, but we are breaking out from it. But we don't know if we are gonna close under it. That's the important thing. Let's highlight it. Support, support, support. Look how it held us support many times. Support here too, support here too. Now I think it's gonna be acting as resistance. Do we have more downside to go on ADA? Like we are holding demand zones. We are versus Bitcoin. We are. It's not looking as bad as this USDT. But we do have bullish, some type of bullish sort of thing going on. Hello, Mukesh. We can have a look at gold in a minute. And welcome to the show. Hope you had a good day so far. But Cardano, Bitcoin is looking better. It's up 9% today. 9%. Oh, we are holding above short-term moving average on the 4-hourly. We are holding this. Looks like when we zoomed in, this the old support level where I thought like some kind of rejection is possible. We just opened above it and we're holding right now. So yeah, ADA versus BTC looks better than ADA versus USDT. It's time to stack Satoshis probably now. Let's have a look at gold. Gold for Mr. Mukesh. Gold. Gold playing with people's minds. Just a moment. It was looking good the last time we saw it, I think, Mukesh. Just trying to find the chart. Okay, found it. Sorry, I had to reload my chart again. Kinda got stuck. Let's see. You mean the Bitcoin fall, crypto fall? It's well because of Celsius, inflation, but mainly Celsius right now. They're kind of crashing the market like Luna did, so we can have a look at that soon. But let's, oh, gold. It could just be a pullback, nothing special. Let's see what's going on. So gold, we are back outside that trend line that was very, very crucial that we hold. We are back below short-term moving average, but look, Mukesh, weekly we are still showing bullish like divergence building. Even on the RSI. Okay, not on the RSI now that I see this. But we are building bullish MACD divergence. And it's an ugly, ugly candle. Remember last time I told you it is looking kind of good. And when Bitcoin goes up, it tends to go down. And when Bitcoin goes down, it tends to go up. But sometimes people get scared. Inflation is happening. People want money. People cashing out, whatever, a lot of reasons. But the game for gold is not over yet. We can have a look at the indicator as well and see if it changed. The indicator we had a look at last time. There you go. Weekly TD indicator turned red. Monthly also red. I'm still long-term bullish, Mukesh. I'm not changing that idea. Let's have a look at this. But looks like short-term, it's not looking so good right now. We kind of hit this rejection point I was speaking about last time at around 1,876. I told you for us to continue towards 1,917. Remember, I said we have to hit this area first. 1,876. Guys, is the picture not good? Can you see the screen clearly? Because if it's not, let me know. It's clear, Mukesh? Okay, perfect. Then we can continue. You remember when I told you last time, if we can't break and open a new candle above 1,877, then it would be hard for us to go higher up because we have some rejection at this point. You see, this was drawn when we had the stream last time. So it looks like we couldn't open a new daily candle above this one. I mean, market opened on Monday. And this is what's happening. So short term not looking good. Long term, it's still not looking bad. And we couldn't break out of our, like, there's no need for the indicators, the thing, because let me just put this aside. Because we had clear rejection areas here if it wouldn't play out. Mukesh, I don't know if you could, if you remember what we spoke about last time, but we had to come back above these areas for the 1920, I think. Let me bring out the other chart. Yeah, 917. Let's say 917 instead. So we couldn't get above the critical level, even though there were a lot of bullish other factors telling us it looks good short term. It changed very fast when we couldn't break out of this level, 1876. But I think this is a short term, midterm thing. Gold, most of us know gold is bullish long term. So yeah, it looks wrecked. I hope you saw this reversal candle, Mukesh. I hope you were having an eye on the market. This is why you have to be like updated, because you see clearly here, we had a bad reversal doji candle here, and then another like warning candle, and then the downfall came. How low can we see the support? Well, let's have a look. Well, we are at demand zones, Mukesh, right now, but we can go as low as, so if we open any daily 4-hourly candle below 1812, next areas will be around 1762. Look left. We've had some type of support at these areas before. Here and here and here and here and here and here. So 1762. Yeah, it didn't go accordingly. It got rejected though. If you were watching, I wish you were watching, because I did say if we can't like get above the 18, where is that chart? Here it is. Above this level and close the daily above it, I don't know how like it was gonna continue. Because you see, I kept on telling you about how we got rejected on the midterm moving average, this time here and this time here and this time here, and it is a very strong moving average, because you see we held also a few days before we broke out, and then we got rejected a few times. So all looks like we're breaking what we were just speaking about right now. So let me draw it out so we do not forget this area here. That's the thing with the markets, Mukesh. They don't always play out accordingly, but as long as they play out most of the times, like according to TA, then you're good. And me personally, if I saw any type of rejection around this area and we couldn't break it again on the daily, I would have probably taken some profit or something, or just wait it out, because it wasn't strange. We spoke about this. This was possible. But it was looking good when we checked it out last time, unfortunately. Markets can go left very fast. The whole market sentiment is kind of scary right now for a lot of people with the inflation and everything. Everybody's trying to hold cash. Everybody's trying to stack some cash, for the dark days. But yeah, we do have some old support if we look left, and hopefully it holds again. If it doesn't, yeah, expect 1762. So this is critical levels, very critical ones. I hope that answered your question, Mukesh. Unfortunately, market sometimes just, slaps you in the face unexpectedly. But I hope it didn't hurt you much. It would have helped if you were having a look, because the hourly and the 4 hourly, oh, the 4 hourly especially was screaming reversal, reversal, reversal. They are both bearish candles. So in this condition, in an uptrend, when you see a doji, it's just hinting on a reversal. But if you're holding long term, you shouldn't be worrying or something like that. It's okay. It will. It's just a matter of when, probably. It will. Hopefully, it will. So that was gold. What else? What else? Oh, is Bitcoin being rejected again? Oh, yeah. No problem, Mukesh. Thank you. Thank you for coming and making time to watch the show with me. Last time you said you had a list of coins. I don't forget. You said you had a list of coins or something. So we can probably look at some coins later. Like, you're lucky. There are not so many, watching the show right now, so you got my focus. So before we continue, we are just gonna have a short break. So, I can keep on giving you professional technical analysis. Short time break, and I will be back.
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up, I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I need time to heal, the pain makes it real. I don't wanna feel, I just wanna kill. The bad thoughts are still a good thought to feel. I'm just lost, I feel, I'm just lost to feel. I need time to heal, I can't steer the wheel. Cause this private hill, and it gives me chills. A nice road it feels, I slip off the peel and crash all the steel. Will I ever heal? I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go. Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win at life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna sing my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've
And I am back, guys. You know, I should like change the name to Bitcoin and altcoins dump stream because we all know we are down at critical levels, but this is turning into a dump stream. Dump stream. So changed. But alts versus BTC, I mean, many altcoins are looking so much better. This is Decentraland, Mana. And it's already up 20% today. And looks like it just started. Let's see now. Mana USDT. Mana USDT is not looking that good, but Mana BTC, indeed. Yeah, we were looking at it at these levels, like with friends a while ago. That's why this Fibonacci is here. But I'm talking about like sometime last year. And it hit levels we expected it to hit. But now it's showing strength again. It's completed what we were waiting for when it comes to trends. Looks like we hit all support levels as resistance points now, and we are holding midterm moving average. But there was no demand in the demand zone. So maybe there will be demand here. Maybe that's why it's bouncing off. And remember, we're talking now altcoins versus BTC, which is looking much better than what alts versus USDT is doing. We have also bullish divergence building. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. And same thing with the RSI. So we have multiple factors, multiple bullish factors building on the alts, on some alts versus BTC, but nothing like that when it comes to alts versus USDT. At least not yet. If we end this candle like this on bullish terms, and the next one starts above this candle, our next targets are gonna be at those areas. Just a moment. Yeah, next level up around 3,800, 3,900, and we'll see what happens after that. From 3,800 to 3,900. These are my next levels on Decentraland versus BTC. So altcoins versus BTC, I mean, they are looking so much better. Look at GRT. GRT. I'm checking it out. Sometimes when I drag it to my screen, it's to another screen that's closer to me. It's much easier to see. That's why. But I'll do the same thing here. Five 21, 515 to be more precise. Next target for GRT versus Bitcoin. We can go ahead and highlight it. Yeah, GRT is at its lowest low since 2021. I spy something. Let's see if it makes sense. Hmm, could this be some type of bear flag? Okay, we do seem to be respecting this channel. I should have just drawn a channel, just a moment. Okay, perfect channel on GRT versus Bitcoin chart, and we are below the heart line, but it looks to me like it's a bear flag. And when you think of the hidden bullish divergence that's building, not complete yet, but building, on the weekly that is, and if it continues to build this way, and it doesn't get lower than the last MACD, and we get above 513, above this heart line, there will be more chances the upside will continue. But right now we have strong support, resistance at this level, 517, and we have clear, very clear bearish divergence going on. Why did we bounce off these areas? Look left, guys. The 517, 520 area, it's an old support zone. So now we know why it could probably touch that line and then get rejected. And if it breaks out further upside all the way to 783, yeah, but there's not much we can say since it's still below 517. So GRT versus Bitcoin, it looks much worse when you look at the USDT pair. much worse. Like most altcoins versus BTC are showing some type of strength, so people should keep an eye on them. Look at this. Look. We are breaking down. I guess we broke out of our channel. Yeah. And then we tested it, got rejected. Yeah, this was bound to happen. If you're watching the last stream, I did talk about this. 46, let's see. Looks like we could break lower. It is looking ugly. So Bitcoin dominance screwed right now. I'm still long-term bullish, but short-term is not looking good. Look, guys, Bitcoin is weak. It's weak. I mean, we couldn't even get back to 25 yet. So right now it's still very weak. We are oversold on the hourly, very oversold. Look at the RSI. We were at 11. Yeah, we bounced back a little bit, but we are in bearish territories still. At least if we get back above 40, okay, but right now it's very bearish on the RSI. Oh, okay. I see why there was a possible rejection here now. Moving average to short term. What else, guys? Whoa, XLM is still inside a rising wedge. Still. We're holding critical levels on XLM. We're still holding it. Still. For the second time. Since May 2022. And we are kind of still inside the wedge. It's very important to see if we close somewhere inside it or we just like open a new candle below like this level and outside of the wedge, which means more downside for XLM versus USDT. But if you look at the chart in this way, you can see it's a clean, like descending wedge on the daily. And the moment we broke out, if you watched one of the streams, I don't know which one, I've made a few now, but the minute we broke out of this line here, here you go. We were inside this range, XLM. It was respecting it. Then we just broke out of it. I can just make it a bit longer. We broke out of it and we got rejected. We retested the area, we got rejected, and we continued going down. So we are at support levels right now. And there is hidden bullish divergence on XLM, on the 4-hourly, on the RSI. It's not like top class divergence, but it is. It is something to be considered. What else? Sol. What happened to Sol? Solana. I don't know if people saw this descending triangle on Solana. Many people were considering it to be a wedge. I guess that's also possible. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I can see why many people were thinking it's a wedge. But it also broke out of the wedge, so it was a good sign telling us to get the hell out. But I played the descending triangle analysis, so for me it was clearer with this one. And I know this is a weak like point, but nevertheless, if we look back, we can have the descending triangle start somewhere here at these areas, because then we'd be following a body and not just a wick. But it's pretty much the same when it comes to this chart. It wouldn't have made a big difference. You guys can see where I hold the cruiser. cursor or whatever it's called. We got rejected every time at that point here. Rejection here, rejection here, rejection here, and then we went down. Kind of the same here. Rejected, 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 and then we went down. So Solana, we can have a look at the chart I've been keeping an eye on every time I've been talking about it in my stream. The important one. You guys remember when I kept on saying, I think we're gonna go lower, I think we're gonna go lower. Especially when we broke out of this line, I told you, okay, we are gonna go lower. Like, there's nothing holding us. And now that we are this low, looks like it's chilling. There is no bullish divergence going on. Got rejected by the Tenkan-sen, the Ichimoku Tenkan-sen. Once, twice, and maybe we'll be rejected here too. So Solana. Expect a short-term. Question is it gonna come now? Is it gonna come later? Let's look. Wait. But if we get above 28 point, if we can close above this levels, 28.5 level area, expect some short-term pump upside to $30, $31, 30 to $32 to be precise. Cello Bitcoin. Isn't this one the coin that, wait, there's a lot of things going on, but No, okay, it's a different one. It's not Celsius. I thought it was Celsius, and I know, like, they suspended withdrawals, swaps, and transfers. So it's definitely not them. Apparently, the ticker for Celsius is CEL, CEL, and this is another coin called Cello. So they're not the same. But a lot of coins are looking good compared to USDT versus alts. Short term, just short term. I don't know, maybe I should make a stream on alts that are good to watch if you want to stack sats. Cardano versus Bitcoin is up 10% right now. Do you guys see what I mean? Alts versus Bitcoins is looking good. What's Bitcoin doing? We just started a new 4-hourly candle. Ooh, it's not looking that good. It's not looking healthy. But nice candle, implying short-term reversal. And I've spoken about this candle many times, many times. I think we're gonna see, no matter what, I think we're gonna see like 22,000. Around 20, well, yeah, 22,000, around 22,000 on Bitcoin. It's not far away. BTC is creating positive MACD momentum as we speak, just following the price after we were oversold. So not strange, we're seeing some action, like some signal of life. This is just a 15-minute chart, but yeah, we do see another descending triangle. A very clear descending triangle. Now let's see if it plays out. If it does, we're back to these areas and probably we're gonna see lower. So what's going on with Solana and Celsius and all those like projects affecting Bitcoin and everything, the whole market this bad? But on smaller time frames, Bitcoin looks like it's it double bottomed, and we are having some move back to the upside a little bit until further consideration at least, but double bottom, short time frame, 15 minutes, we are showing bullish divergence both on RSI and MACD, so this was expected. Thing is, are we gonna hold this sideways action or gonna drop lower? Because descending triangles usually tell us the trend is gonna break to the downside. It doesn't always play out that way, but that's what it tells us most of the times. But these DeFi projects, all Luna Classic, um, Celsius, Solana, every one of those DeFi projects or companies, it feels like they all leverage their own capital into each other's inventions, and then they decide to crash the market at the same time as well. We can have a look at Aave versus Bitcoin. Look at Aave versus Bitcoin. That was a nice climb up. What? Building hidden bullish divergence, but nothing complete, so it's still invalid. Yeah, we have not much to say until we break this obvious level here around $69. It's right by the short-term moving average as well, so it aligns. There you go. So first target areas are somewhere here, short term, for us to see anything else. But this is short term. I've been saying every mini pump going on nowadays, it's only like when I speak about it, I'm only considering the shorter time frames, not long time frames. Okay, the music is getting to my head. Just a minute. It's like banging my head or something. Okay, better. So Aave is everything is looking bad. There's nothing positive I can say about any coin, even though people want to hear positive things. There's not much, unfortunately. My fibs are completely out of sync. Just a moment. There you go. Okay, next support level. Right at 6. We are at support levels. We break this, there's nothing holding us back. At all. We break the 45 level. We're going all the way to below 30 on AAVE USDT. Too much sell pressure, too much sell pressure. If you're gonna eye something, eye Phantom BTC, how well it's doing right now. The real test is around 1045 satoshis. We break that, you know what our targets are. But Phantom Bitcoin looking good. You heard it here first. And if you like this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified in time before I go live too. But Phantom showing strength. It's gonna be important to see if we break out of this level or not now. I could probably make this a little higher. Yeah. So we gotta break this area to see further upside movement. I'm just gonna tweet this out. Ooh, are we being rejected there? We'll see. Out of the descending triangle. Good, good. Will this bottom hold, the one we've been like talking about non-stop? Look at the perfectness of this. If you have been watching the show, the moment we broke out of this channel that we were following for many, many weeks. I mean, many weeks, almost a month, more than a month, probably now. No, almost a month. And I kept on saying, if we break these levels, if we break these levels, it's done for, it's done. We had so many factors telling us to like chill out and not go long at these areas. Many things. And if you watch the streams, my streams might be long, but they're long also because I go through the analysis. I don't just like put targets out and go like, okay, here and there, because that's not the like point of the stream. But I know people like that instead. They just want to know targets, but we're sharing education and knowledge here. So they're a bit longer because I dip a bit, I dive a bit deeper into the analysis of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I give it time. How long have we been on? Almost 3 hours now. Almost 3 hours. So I might like head out and grab some food and stuff. Okay, guys, I'm heading out of the stream. Thank you for the likes, the views, the contributions, opinions, everything. Please consider subscribing and liking the streams after you watch it, and if you feel like you find value in them and you're learning something from them, I might come back later for the daily close candle if there is, like, if I feel like there's demand for a show or for a stream, or if anything emergency like urgent happens with the price, I'll also be back. Until then, stay safe, take care, and see you on my next stream. Bye bye.